God morning, lovets. God morning. And thank you for joining Our Lady Queen of Angels 1 once again. My name is Reverend Tyra Love, and I am your angelic spiritual love, life, and happiness coach. And I do apologize about the glass here, but I am going to be doing some reading, so I need my eyes. All right. But anyway, today's service is on your feeling, your spiritual feeling, your love. You know me, and you know my whole thing is on spiritual love, connecting you to your spiritual self and letting you know the real meaning of what love is all about. Now, also with love, you have to have that feeling. Words and all of that does not mean anything if you don't feel it. What you speak about, you bring about, because when you're bringing it about, you're feeling it. Feeling is the secret. So when you're into, okay, I want to do this, or that you want to do it or you don't want to do it, it's because you're feeling the go ahead, or you're feeling the not to go ahead. So either way, you're doing something in that area. You have to feel your desire. You have to know that it's already there in order for you to receive it. Okay? The Bible says, see it, feel it, believe it. Or see it, believe it, and feel it. Whatever. All of those go together. Your vision of what you see. Now, you could see $1,000,000, okay? But do you feel that $1,000,000 will come to you? Or are you saying, oh, wow, $1,000,000, I'll never see that. That won't come to me. Stuff like that. It's bringing it because you feel so strong about not receiving, you won't get it. You won't receive it. But when you feel it, when you really feel something, it's there. That's why a lot of people bring in yesterday into today, because they felt all of yesterday. So they're bringing it into a new day. But this is a new day. It's a new day. So you don't have to keep bringing in old behavior into your new day. That's not cool at all. Every day is a day of creation. That's what God did. 7 days. You read it in Genesis. Every day, that's those 7 days, every day was something new. He didn't bring yesterday into today. Every day was something new. And that's how you have to be creative. You want $1,000,000? See it, feel it, and receive it. And you do that through your business. You do that through lotto, anything that you know will bring it to you. And if you're striving for your business to grow to $1,000,000, you have to work on it. But you know within your feeling, within your heart, within your soul, within your spirit, that you're going to receive it. So that's how the feeling, because from the moment you were born, you are always feeling something. And it is very, very very important that you recognize what kind of feelings you're having. You I mean, you know, but then you it is really, and how can I put it? Let's see. You have the sense of sight, hearing, tasting, smelling, touch, so that you can feel everything in life. This is why you have all of those senses, because you can feel it. They are feeling senses, okay? Because they are in your life to feel what you see, you feel what you hear, you feel what you taste, and you feel what you smell. Everything is a feeling frequency that you align with, that you get with, that what you're, because you have the senses to feel this, to know this, to do it. Okay, it's just like gas in the car. You have to reload that gas in order for the car to keep on going. That's the same thing with you. Your thoughts and your words have no power at all in your life without your feeling. You got to feel. You got to think so many thoughts in a day that don't amount to anything, because many of your thoughts don't click as a strong feeling. You're thinking about stuff all the time. I mean, really, really check out what you're thinking. Because we think all the time, over and over and over again. I was at a wedding 3 weeks ago or so, probably last month. Beautiful wedding. It was gorgeous. But as usual, some of us was late, especially the bridal party. So in the waiting for it to begin, I was looking around the room and I just knew the thoughts that were going on in the head. Some people were talking. Some people were thinking. And the thoughts of, when is this going to start? I'm hungry. Whenever you could see, feel, and hear. I'm telling you, once you connect with your spiritual self, which is love, spiritual love, you're going to be able to see a whole lot of things that you need to see, that you need to hear. Okay? Y'all thinking it's all, oh, we ain't supposed to feel it. We ain't supposed to communicate like this, Spirit is only for God, it ain't for us, and all. No, we are spirits. And the Bible says we must come to God in spirit and in truth. So why are you guys denying your spiritual self? That's all you are. You're like an engine in the car. The engine in the car is the spirit. And all of the outings of the car, all of the shield that's hiding that engine, protecting that engine, that's what we are. The flesh is just protecting the soul, the spirit. And we're discovering new things on this earth. We're discovering. We are learning. The greatest of these is love. And we have to get into the love frequency of who we are. We have to get into that. Because without the love frequency, ain't nothing happening. Nothing happening. Okay? We need that. That love frequency. We need that love. True love, spiritual love, God's love. Because the love that we have, y'all just talking about, I love you, I love this, I love that, this and that and the other. But you're not believing, you're not feeling it. You're not feeling it. Now, I ain't talking about the love of your spouse or your children or your mother. I ain't talking about that. That's supposed to be automatic. But even in that, we have some problems. But in the automatic, now you have to learn what it really is. Okay? You learn what it really is and what it really does to us. But let me tell you, once you get into your spiritual self, the windows of heaven open up. That's what that meant. Because y'all know the spirit never dies. Flesh dies, spirit never dies. Okay? I know y'all don't believe, some of y'all don't believe in reincarnation. I do. I do, because I've seen it when people come back. And you are one of them. Deja vu. I'm feeling this. Do you ever... Okay, let me show you one evidence of reincarnation. What's your favorite TV show? Do you like watching westerns? Or do you like watching, way back in the day, ancient stuff, magical stuff? I know all of us liked it, Bewitched. There was a lot of people that love, I wish I had that. I wish I could do, Bewitched was my girl, okay? And other, programs. Okay, now for me, this is how I know I was back in the day. I love Egyptian programs. I'd love to go back into these king and queen stuff, like Game of Thrones. Oh, that was my better one. And then now they got the House of Dragon, honey. Ooh, love it. And there's another one that come out, Outlander. I don't know about y'all, but that is this person. It jumped into time. So she went way back where they had no electricity, no water, no nothing. I'm telling you, they was living in the woods and all. I love that. I don't know why. I wouldn't dare try to live in the woods today, but I feel that. Have you ever gotten into one of the programs on TV and you really do feel it? Now, I ain't talking about loving hip hop and all of those crazy folk like that. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about really watching series. What is really attracting you to to those programs? What is really attracting you to those programs? My husband loves westerns. Even the black and white. Come on. but he loves it. Okay? And I ain't talking about sports. Men love sports, women love sports. I mean, that's here and now, but I'm talking about stuff that you have really been attracted to. And it's old movies, old things. My house is filled with Egyptian stuff and elephant. As you can see, elephants. I had a reading one time because I love elephants, and I'm not Delta or whatever. So a reading one time, this young lady had told me back in the days, way back, I was in charge of the elephants. She had actually seen me riding on one of the elephants' back. And a couple of days later, or probably a week or so, I seen a painting with this beautiful black woman riding the elephant's back. Well, of course, I had to get it. Okay. That was me. So these are, just gestures of how reincarnation, because even Jesus said he was reincarnated. I don't know why y'all folks don't believe it. Since y'all all up into Jesus, he said it. I was here before. That's what he said. He was here before when such and such. I got to go back and read it. But yeah. And I think that's in Mark. But I'll check it out. But yeah, he even mentioned that he was here before as Isaiah or somebody. He was here as somebody. See, people are skipping through the spiritual part of you. They're not really coming out with who you are spiritually. We have been tapped. We are sinners, and when you come to Jesus and you give yourself to Jesus, not God, Jesus. So you gave yourself to Jesus, but yet you are still a sinner. Because the minute you walk out that church door and you fornicate, or you do this and that, now I ain't saying it's good. Now don't get me wrong. But this is what you do when you accepted Jesus in your life. I know, because I've done it. You don't know how many times I accepted Jesus and still went back out there. But when I learned, hear me now, when I learned who I am spiritually, it took all that away. It took all the doubts, the wondering, the not knowing. Spirit automatically lets you know what you're supposed to do in this life, in this everyday new day. When you wake up in the morning and you pray for love. I send love everywhere I go. I send love on the video. I send love on the messages. Everything I do is sending love. And guess what? Love comes right back. Love comes right back. If you don't send that love out and be the person, the spirit that you're supposed to be, You're wondering, what am I going to do today? What's going to happen? Well, I'll just wait and see what happens. God's in control. He's going to do this and that. God has given you the right to do, be, and have what you want, what you desire. This is what God gave you. Now, let's get back to the feeling. You have to know different ways of the feelings. Okay, let me read this part to you. If you think, now thinking, check this out. If you think you can't stand your boss, that thought is expressing a strong negative feeling. Okay? I can't stand my boss. That's a strong negative feeling. And as a consequence to that feeling, your relationship with your boss will continue to get worse because you put it out there. So every time you see your boss, you got an attitude. You're not, you just, the anger or the dislikeness. And honey, it will show on your face no matter what. It will show on your face right away, and that person will know that you have a problem with them, so they turn around and have a problem with you. It gets worse. But if you think that you work with some fabulous people and you really do love your boss because your boss is just awesome, then guess what? You're expressing positive thinking, a positive feeling towards the people that you work with and your boss. You're expressing all those good things. And guess what? It comes back to you. Love is the key to everything. The greatest of these is love. It is the key to everything. Talk about how good it is to be full of good health. Talk about the profits you want in your business. Feel it. Always talk about love. You have to talk about what you love to bring what you love to you. Stop pushing away the good stuff about yourself, about who you are. Stop pushing it away and bring it back to where God is in you, because God is within you. You're his child. You're his being. God is within you. All you need to do is get the mind of God. Get the mind of God. The Bible was set to teach us how to live. Everybody in that Bible, including Jesus, is an example of who we are. Read it. Feel it. I know we went through some past teachings of other stuff. And if you're okay with that, if your life is the happy life that you encounter, you know this is it. You got joy every day. And when challenges comes to you, you know how to handle it. Go ahead, babe. You good. You're done. You and God are one like this, and you are just on it. If you're going through some scenario, you going to church every day or every Sunday, Bible study, whatever, and you still feeling some kind of way like, oh God, woe is me. This is happening, that is happening. I can't get over, I can't get, happy or nothing like that. It's time for you to know who you are for real, spiritually. Spiritually and with love. Love is the basics for everything. You got to know where your love is in this walk of God, this walk of spirituality. You have to know who you are. People that have great lives always talk more about what they love. They do. People that have up and down is always complaining. We're complaining about what Trump is doing. We're complaining about the world. We're complaining about this and that. If you could do something about it, do it. Do it. I don't worry about what Trump is doing. He ain't gonna tear my joy. Because they're gonna do whatever they want to do anyway. All I know is I send love. Sending love to the world. And if all of us, but the Bible says with two or more gathered, so it is. So if all of us, that's why the government or politics is all screwed up, but all of them are joining together. All of them are agreeing on the same thing. They're all coming together. So when they come together, so it is. Whether good or bad, so it is. Because they're coming together. And they're doing it. So that leaves us. Oh, look at this. This is going on. This is what they're doing. We're getting ready to have war, Instead of sending love and coming together. Coming together. A lot of people don't want to hear what we're saying. And again, it's because of the way we've been taught. Because everybody, I don't care who it is, everybody has a certain religion that they're going by. Everybody. And in that certain religion, you have learned how to do this and that with that religion. But you got to know who you are. And spirit is who you are. And you need to get with your spiritual selves. Okay? That's what you need to do. Because without that, you got nothing. Well, lovers, thank you once again for coming on to Our Lady Queen of Angels 1. I am Reverend Tara Love. And I love you. I love you. I really do. I send love for everyone that comes on to, the church. Everything. I love you. I really do. I could say it and mean it, even if I don't know you. Because you are a child of God. All right. Well, all of my information is in here. We have different programs, events, especially finding your spiritual self. We work on that. We were going, your angel, your guardian angel. Who is that for you? Mm. Once you know that too, you will be blessed. Okay? So just reach out to us here at Our Lady Queen of Angels 1, and we will get you started. All right. Peace and blessings. Love you guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your Sunday. Peace and blessings.